Some of you barbers make good money, and some of you don't. I hear barbers in California making $150,000 a year, and then I hear barbers in the UK making 400 pounds a week. I guess each country and state are completely different. But what I am getting at is some barbers seem to spend crazy money on tools and accessories, and then some won't spend on anything. But what I have noticed is we have two separate type of barbers. We have the barber that's gotta work to make money and feed his family. And then we have the spoiled barber who just cuts hair, because his rich parents told him he is creative and far too dumb to do anything else. Which one are you? But before you answer me, let's take a look at this barber and make a decision on him together. We can do that, right? We can be on the same side. Someone showed me a clip of this guy, and it blew my mind. But before we go any further, let's play that intro.
Oh, crying. I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This scam deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. Do the most crying in history. Power potent go show up. The scammer clippers blow up. It's bossy or crying. 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 Bossy or crying.
Okay, so check this barber out. He claims to make $250,000 a year.
Guys, welcome to my studio. Come on.
Hold on a second. Check out this price list. $250 for a skin fade, $300 for a cut and beard, and $450 for an after-hour haircut. What the fuck is going on? Who are his neighbors? Donald Trump and Justin Bieber? That's crazy money for a bedroom haircut. Let's keep watching.
This barber setup right here has made me over $250,000 a year, and I intricately...
So that's $250,000 cutting hair in your bedroom. Do you believe it? Let me know in the comments.
You come into my shop is you have my barber chair right here, right in the middle of the centerpiece of the room, and then you have a couch for the guests to sit there, so you have a nice leather couch.
So my first guess, I don't believe the story he is telling. That barber chair doesn't look like a Belmont. It could be, but I don't think it is. A barber making this type of bread would be sure to buy a good chair, right? And that leather couch. I've given away nicer ones on Craigslist for free. I was expecting at least a huge water fountain.
We have a TV right there. I normally have like boxing, I normally have entertainment on. Then we have a centerpiece.
Notice how he lets us know he has boxing on. Oh wow, you're so tough, bro.
Right here, we just have like all the gear that I put. We have my house core stuff, we have my videography bag, then we have the videography gear station. But first, let's get into the main bits, right?
Seriously, name one barber you know that owns a videography bag. I'll wait.
First section of this video is I have my Grant toolbox. This toolbox right here is literally what I store.
I could think of better things to spend $160 on, but I will allow it. Let's keep going. I bet he spends thousands on his equipment.
I found these boosters. Now we have the Andis. These are the Andis Super 2s.
$400 for any clipper should be illegal. This thing is out years. You can't adjust the blades. It's basically just a clipper that costs $400 to do a baseline. It sucks. I have used it before. Genuinely, you're not missing out.
The haircut. Then I've got some like clipper oil. This is the Andis one. I also have like the wall one as well. I have a bunch of these. Then I have my razor box. Whenever I use my razors, I put them in here because you can't put your razors normally in a bin. Then we got my spray bottles on the side here. What I like to do is like a little sneak tip, just put it on the side. It has my logo on it as well.
Wow, your logo on the water bottle. You should be charging $1,000 for a haircut.
Then we have my shears. These are the Mitsutanni's Acros, right? These cost me 1.4K. So they came down to me and they showed me like the whole collection, came to my studio. I copped these because, dude, like the reason why they're so expensive, when you just do one flick, it just melts away.
No, the reason they are so expensive is because they are branded that way. Shears all come from the same factory around China. Don't be fooled, please. I know this. Please trust me. Never spend this kind of money on a shears. Get yourself a holiday or a new dog. Or a cool fridge. Just don't ever spend this kind of money on a fucking shears.
The hard trimmer. These ones right here are my hard trimmers. These slap because of just how like sharp they are. And these are my soft. So I use these more for someone has sensitive skin and they have like, they get red easier. And then these are more for like your lineup. You know what I mean? Getting them nice and crispy. Now
some of you will give out and cry and moan. I didn't show what clipper he uses or the trimmers because a line of these belongs to a brand that I don't feel is safe to advertise. A brand that has had so many fire hazards. It would not be responsible of me to even have such a hazard on my video. So please respect that. Let's move on. But I did let him flex the trimmer from the fastest growing clipper brand in the world. And if you need anything from this brand, please use code TOADLIQUOR on TPOBUSA.com for an insane discount. Now let's get back into the video.
This is my camera gear station. So here is where all my gear is. So here we have the DJI one.
So far, if you haven't noticed, we are over $5,000 for clippers and trimmers and some oil and a toolbox. This kid has a lot of bread to play with. I don't know how he has managed to do that. Is this a lot so far or is it normal? Let me know.
We have two of these. The one that I'm using right now is the DJI 2s. These are the latest one. The reason why these are so better and why I decided to get them is because you can whisper and you still pick it up, and you can shout and it won't peak. So
This kid isn't slowing down.
these are the DJI 2s. Right, I'm using them right now. Now we have my lens. And then this one right here, this is the B cam. I have two cameras. The camera that is using right now is the ZVE1 Sony. That's the A cam, which is what you're on right now.
Is this guy cutting hair or making fucking movies? Seriously, this is extreme. I'm starting to smell a brat, and it's spoiled.
This is the B cam. This is A7 IV Sony. But at the start, you don't need much.
Exactly. You don't need much. Just a couple of cameras that cost you between $2,000 and $3,000 plus. It's not much at all. Everyone has that kind of money just lying around. Oh, and don't forget the Andes oil. That costs $2.
The second battery, every time I just swap this thing right here, I can just swap it out, like a bop, bang, bang. We have our charging station. So right here, it has like this nice cable management way. So I can just charge this USB-C, iPhone. So that's the top layer of the station. I literally charge everything on here. Down here, we have...
Bro, this guy literally has everything. I'm starting to believe he makes a lot of money. But I mean, it's these little weird charging gimmick things he has annoys me. How is this guy so organized? Are you guys this organized?
Here, we have my Dyson blow dryer. We have the diffuser. So I use this diffuser for curly hair. So the diffuser blows hair in a way where it's like natural air. This plant right here, pretend like this is hair. So if I blow it like this, it pushes it, right? See that? But if
Oh gosh, he only has one Dyson. The poor guy. Maybe we should set up a GoFundMe for him. This guy may need our help.
beard brush right here is fire. I highly recommend if you want to get to like $80 a cut, $100, using a beard brush will really get out everything and your client will love it because...
Note to self, buy a beard brush. And I will make $250,000 a year as a barber. Okay, got it. Thanks.
So this is a LED panel and it's by Newer. Literally, it's no cables. See that? No cables. I have a battery that you can connect with it and it lasts the whole day. You can even change the colors on that. See how it's like purple now?
Yeah, at this stage, why not? I'm waiting on him to say you need to pay some actors to hang around at your shop also.
I also have here my iPad and this I can see appointments on. You know what I mean? And I can like check up with clients. I can like, you know what I mean? Yo, where you at?
Yeah, you can ring your clients and remind them that their out-of-hour haircut is going to cost them $450. So the total came to be about $15,000, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Fuck haircuts, I want to see the rest of his house. I bet he has an elevator and chocolate fountain. Or imagine it's a complete shithole, like he can't even afford gas for his car. That would be hilarious. This has got to be the most expensive bedroom setup we have ever seen. If you know anyone doing it bigger and better than this, let me know. This was crazy. Join me for the next one where I find a millionaire barber who just rents a chair. You won't believe it. Okay, barbers, that's it from me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and comment something. I'm out. Peace.